Videos are going to be a little out of order here at the beginning of the year. This one was actually filmed December 25th. My friend Debbie was with me. We started out at Joe's Crab Shack. That's a thing, we like their appetizers. That day we both got the voodoo chicken, I with barbecue sauce and her with, I don't remember what, some white stuff, probably ranch. And she also got the mozzarella bricks. By the way, I'm going to try and leave in as much as I originally said that day in the video. However, both of those places were very loud, hence the appearance of Narrator Cat. Get used to her in this video. You might be seeing a lot of her. But I digress. Joe's is in the Branson Landing, and I gotta show you guys what that place looked like that day. Now, I've seen that place empty before, but that day, it was completely abandoned. It felt like a liminal space, like we were gonna step out into the parking garage and end up into the back rooms. I love the names of these parking levels. I'm gonna book it on up to white-tailed deer. Debbie's taking the elevator. I don't like those things, so I'll be going up the stairs. Meet you there. We beat her. Man, that's echoey in here. Hello. And here we are. I'm not going to spend very long outside today because it's about 40 degrees. With a wind chill, it feels about 8. But I did want to show you the giant octopus. There he is. One of my favorite things about the strip. All right, I'm getting on in now for the next fishy part of the video. Because those fountains are blowing on me and it is cold, you guys. There's Debbie over there. Pretty cool looking ticket counter. It looks like a circus tent. Ooh, yellow submarine over there. And that must be the octopus photo op. I like it. Advertisement for the wax museum right there. For a second I was thinking, what in the world does he have to do with fish? I guess this whole thing is circus themed. First of all, we come across the Great Clambino. Okay, let's see what our fortune is.
You don't have to be faster than the shark. You just have to be faster than the slowest fish. The Great Clambino has spoken.
He speaks the truth, I suppose. Seize the day. Do you guys see what they did there? I see what they did there. Enjoy fresh cotton candy, popcorn, with a seal of approval. Here we go. They have a scavenger hunt. Can you find our friend Aquarius? They have 9 of them hidden in here. Does that count as number 1? Oh, I love these carousel seahorses, though. Very pretty. Well, you guys cannot escape from this on any of my aquarium videos, it seems. They have a giant Pacific octopus here, too. Here's his little tube.
I couldn't see it.
This one's just kind of hiding out, though. I don't blame him. It's kind of busy in here today. I'd be hiding, too. You can see his little tentacle there, though. Little, why'd I say little? Or does this count as number 1? Is he always red? I don't know. We'll see how many we find. Some pretty colors in this tank. Little gonzo fish down there. I like that rainbow stripey guy there. If you're thinking by this point, she seems a little bit less than impressed. Yeah, that's an accurate assessment. But I didn't understand why. I love theming. I love fish. This place had both. Granted, I didn't quite understand what the fish had to do with the circus theme, and they did get better at that. The rest of it was actually aquatic themed. but there's just something off about it.
And they have a fun 5D motion ride in here. I know for a fact that I'm not allowed to film on it, but it's this way. Here we go toward it. The back of the pufferfish tank. Watch as everyone puckers up for a kiss. And then it says, remember doing this? Honestly, no. I'm feeling kind of crowded in this place. Another octopus right there. That's what, 2 or 3 now?
And then came the film.
Well, that was something that we did. So, what did you think about that video?
Well,
And that about sums it up.
yes.
And I'll leave it at that. Except to say that if you know you get motion sickness, maybe skip that one. And maybe take an ibuprofen before you go. This is where the music kicks in. I didn't add it. It was there. And it was loud. I gave up trying to say anything. Between that and the kids in the room, you wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway. But here's some fish for you to look at.
Sounds more like something they'd have at Meow Wolf. And the pajama cardinal fish. That's pretty cool looking. Here, I want to see the clownfish. Ah, there it is. There it is. What? I like that guy. Hello there, my invasive friends. Oh, I see what you were doing there. You were trying to hypnotize me. Sorry, it didn't work, buddy. I have no idea what these are, but oh my gosh, you guys, it looks like a creature from a horror film. I love it. Well, maybe not a horror film. Maybe a Jim Henson film. There they are. They're called leaf scorpion fish. Oh, and they ambush smaller fish. And they're also super slimy every morning to keep parasites off. You guys, I just discovered flashlight fish, and it's my new favorite thing. It's kind of like a fish version of a firefly. Oh man, you guys, they're not coming out. I can see a couple behind the rock that the camera can't get from this angle. Every time they open up their gills, it's like little firefly lights go out. It is so cool. I wish you guys could see it. Ooh. Fish tunnel, always nice.
Watch me run straight into the wall while I'm trying to film this.
This guy is impressive. There we go. Someone's having a nap down there. Got a big barnacle on his back. For a second, I thought its shell was broken. And hey, look at that. There's a kraken in here. Okay, this place is starting to get a lot better toward the end. I like this statue too. They kind of have their own little fish tornado. Cool ceiling too. It is December 25th today, as of the filming of this, and the seahorses know it. They are making a little seahorse Christmas tree for you guys to enjoy. What would you call this, by the way? Is this a seahorse pile? A seahorse cluster? And what are these guys doing? Oh, there's crabs back there. Okay. I love those little pink guys. Very good color palette in general in this tank. Maybe I'll make a painting out of this sometime.
That'd be pretty.
Apparently I'm at that point where I'm no longer jump scared by garden eels when I see them. Although it did help that I read that they were in this tank before I walked up to it. I like that spotty, stripy little guy there. He's cool. Yeah, definitely some pretty ones in this tank. Oh, is this going to be like a mirror maze? Oh, I think it kind of is. Oh, no, it's not a maze. It's just little columns all over the place. There's one of the octopi up there on the ceiling. Really cool room. Really disorienting after a minute. Although at the same time, the room does really detract from the jellyfish. And isn't that what you're supposed to be looking at in here? If I was not seeing that fish with my own eyes, I would think it was photoshopped. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it actually looks like it's covered in cat fur the way that the spots look in real life. Pretty little stripy guy there. So that's why they call this the kelp forest. Okay, that is cool. I wonder if it's just kids allowed. I mean, it looks pretty sturdy. I think I'm gonna pass though for today. Maybe next time. And they have a ray touching pool, you guys. Oh, hi shark. And there's Debbie making friends with one. Is it just me, or do the markings on that one look like Chewbacca? Are you seeing that? The markings on those. If you look at it from far away, think of Chewbacca and then look at the... It's like they have Chewbacca faces on their heads. We have some green sea anemones here, some starfish. Man, these guys are pretty. It's a flash flood. Last room, last tank, and last octopus sculpture. I like that one.
And that was pretty much it. I was just so over it at that point that I didn't even feel like filming an outro. But in retrospect, it wasn't really that bad. Not really. Did I think it was overpriced for what you got? Yes. Was the music way too loud? 100% yes. And was some of the theming just too distracting from the actual creatures that you came here to see? Yeah, I think so. But on the other hand, is there one thing I haven't mentioned? Maybe. I think I'm an aquarium snob, you guys. Looking back at my history, this is the first small aquarium that I've actually been to. Other than this, I've been to aquariums at SeaWorld, Epcot, the Tennessee Aquarium. That was really cool. And right now, I'm an annual pass holder at Wonders of Wildlife. All of those are top-rated aquariums in the country. So maybe it's like I'm trying to compare Disney World to a county fair here. But either way, that was that. There you have it. I'm glad you guys came along, and I hope to see you next week. Later! Kind of like I'm trying to compare Disney to Dogpatch here. No one will actually get that reference.